When you play in one world for a long enough period of time, strange things start to happen. Things that aren't explainable by intended vanilla mechanics. Anomalies in the world of Minecraft. I've had a hardcore world that's now been going for well over 2 years. I've had my fair share of strange occurrences. I figured out the cause of some, but there are still many where I just don't know the source of the strangeness. Today, I hope to change that. The day was 5482, and I was in the middle of recording episode 31. I was locating a stronghold, and according to stronghold generation and the location of my original stronghold, there should have been one within a few hundred blocks of my base. Instead, I was sent to a Ring 2 stronghold nearly 3,000 blocks away. I opened my world-eaten chunk base, and a stronghold was marked roughly where I thought one would generate, but when I went there, no stronghold was to be found. My going theory for this anomaly is that when I first loaded my world in 1.18, I didn't generate the chunks where the stronghold is, but got close. Then, in later versions, the stronghold's location was moved to pre-existing chunks. Now let's test that. In my photo editing program of choice, I have now opened my world so I can show all of you where everything was and give you all some perspective. So this arrow right here, which is provided by my world map mod, Zero's world map, and if you're wondering, I do not use the cave mode because that's too cheaty for me, but regardless, you can see that I'm here, which is where the stronghold should have been. I threw the eye from like the center of here, like right here. Alright, base. There we go. And then for some other perspective, right here, spawn, and then right here, OG stronghold, just below map where I was led. And so as you can see here, the missing stronghold is a lot closer to my base than where I was led to by the eyes. My next mission is going to chunk base, which I'm in now, and then I'm going to want to do the stronghold finder. Put in my hardcore world seed, which is already there, X14Z2504, right next to a stronghold chunk. Alright, now I just need to check for all of the versions I put my world in. Oh, it's here in 1.19.3 to 1.19.4. It's missing in 1.19.1 to 1.19.2. It's here. That's interesting. Okay, these are the coordinates -41, 2376. Let's dig down and see if there's a stronghold here. Okay, holy cave. I don't see any stronghold though. Oh, wait, what? There's a stronghold here. So the stronghold did generate. That begs the question, why didn't the Eye of Ender point to it? We go into the world, the creative world we just created with the same seed as my hardcore world, then I'm just going to run a command to put down a stronghold right below me. Here we go. Where does this Eye of Ender lead me? Okay, it's not leading us to that stronghold at all. Interesting. Yep, this is the same stronghold that would have generated in my hardcore world in 1.21 if these chunks were 1.21 chunks in my hardcore world. So yeah, the eye led me to a far out stronghold just because the stronghold that was there was in the wrong spot and didn't correlate with the world seed, which made Minecraft not recognize it. I'm glad to have solved that anomaly. Now let's move on to the next one. Only slightly after the last anomaly, I encountered some funnier but still very much anomalous behavior. My bee nests and beehives were visibly showing an enchantment glint whenever they had NBT, basically if they had been picked up rather than crafted. I say NBT rather than components because this glitch only occurred in Minecraft version 1.20.4. My going theory is this was caused by a bug in either the mini-HUD or CIT rezone mods. Let's see if I was right. I am currently in Minecraft version 1.20.4. I've loaded into a world to conduct some tests about enchanted beehives. I have enchanted a diamond axe with silk touch, and I believe that if I break this beehive, it should be visibly enchanted. Yep, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is remove mini-HUD and CIT rezone from my mods folder. The reason I suspect mini-HUD is that 1.20.4 was the last version before the original author stopped supporting it, and CIT rezone because I used an unofficial version in 1.20.4. Alright, we no longer have this mods installed. Let's get back into the world and see if the beehive's still enchanted. Yes, it is. That's interesting. Next up, let's try running the world in pure vanilla. Alright, well I still have fabric, but whatever. Fabric's not gonna cause a problem. And I actually just had an idea about another thing that it could be. I'll test that in a second though. But as you can see, yep, beehives are not enchanted. In this version, I configured a mod called Entity Texture Features to allow for pixels on my skin to have an enchanted glint, and I'm wondering whether changing that setting made beehives glow due to a bug. Alright, are my beehives glowing? They're not? That's very interesting. That means I've narrowed it down to only a handful of mods. Could be offending. Those mods are Axiom, Better Clouds, Better F3, Bobber Beacon, Bobby, Bounced, and C2ME. Of those, I think Axiom is the most likely to cause the issue. Axiom has now been removed, but that begs the question. Did removing Axiom also remove the enchantment glint from the beehives? It did! Beehives aren't enchanted anymore. It was an Axiom problem. Okay. Bug an Axiom. Got it. Okay, that's another anomaly solved. It was not exactly what I thought, but I was on the right track. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it really helps out. If you don't, I'll enchant your beehives with Curse of Binding. On day 8101, I was traveling home with a dog I had just tamed and the dog seemingly vanished. In one moment, I turned around and flew over to my Gold Farm's overworld side to check it out. The next moment, my dog was gone. I have since come back to check again for my lost pooch, but I have had no luck recovering the missing dog. I've been to the nether side of the farm, I've checked recordings, and it is now clear that vanilla mechanics just shouldn't allow my dog to vanish. Let's see if we could find what happened to him. Before we resort to internet sleuthing, I want to try to find my dog one last time. Right to that area over there, so my dog was. Let me turn up my simulation distance for this. Alright. Moment of truth. No dog. The strangest thing is, there's never a death message. And when I look back at the recording, I never sat the dog. Okay, I'll have to resort to internet sleuthing because I cannot find my dog anywhere. The first place I'm looking is the Minecraft bug tracker. No dice? And I'll just search it for Minecraft dog vanish. Animals and pets disappearing from 5 years ago. What's this? Java. This person has some disappearing pets, they claim, from 2 years ago on a server with vanilla Java. Although some people on Reddit claim to have similar issues to what I'm experiencing, I cannot seem to find an answer to the question about where my dog went and what caused him to disappear. For that reason, I will unfortunately have to leave this anomaly unresolved, because I have no idea where to go next. I have saved the best for last. This is both the strangest and scariest unexplained occurrence in the history of my world. The day was 3782 and I was building a Warden disabler. The machine worked, but I heard unexplained Warden idle and Warden angry noises. The scary thing is, there was no Warden to be seen. I'm ashamed to admit that I had FreeCam installed back then. I went into FreeCam, but I couldn't see any Warden. Now let's see what was actually happening. There is a noise that a Warden can make when a Skull Shrieker is activated. It's just a Warden sound, but this was not the same Warden sound I encountered. So this is the clip where I encountered the anomaly. Any second now? Don't come out, Warden. Listen, listen.
I think we're safe. I think we're safe.
That's not the sound. Wait, that was the sound. That was the sound of the illusory Warden.
Sound?
He goes again, he goes again.
That's your Warden sniffing. What? I definitely should
Let's look at the
Warden.
subtitles.
There's
Warden
a Warden
takes
somewhere.
angrily.
Oh no.
Warden takes notice angrily.
I need to go. Where is it? Where is it?
That's not one of the
Where's the
subtitles
Warden?
you get
It's
when a Skull Shrieker is just activated. When a Skull
Okay, I need
Shrieker
to
is
use free cam mode to
activated,
see where I am.
it's going to
Near the
be
darkness.
Warden approaches or Warden
I
draws
don't
close.
see the-
Or I think there's one more.
I don't
but it's
see the
definitely not
Warden.
that. I am now on Minecraft.wiki, so I can play all of you the Warden sound effects. Wait. When a Warden fails to spawn. Wait, that's what I heard. That? You hear the sound? Let's play it again.
That's your Warden sniffing.
Hold up, this is Editor Aurora. I realized that I also heard a Warden agitated sound. Randomly when a Warden notices something, not when it fails to spawn. There it is, that was the sound I heard in the clip. But I also heard fail to spawn sounds, so I'll play that clip now, but that's really weird. Maybe it's explainable by my conclusion before, maybe not, I'm not sure.